Uh-oh, it's magic. Hey everybody, this is Paul, 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, and we're here at Magic Mountain, and right there, that's Tatsu, one of the 16 coasters we're going to try to get on today. So today is Father's Day, also my birthday. If you can guess how old I am, guess what? You don't win a prize because it's very depressing how old I am. But anyway, we're here at Six Flags. This is our first time ever at Magic Mountain. Right there is New Revolution, right there's Tatsu, over there is Superman, and we have never ridden any of these coasters before. So this is going to be not just brand new for the 125 Roller Coaster Challenge for 2024. These are actually going to be going onto my coaster count, which is currently at 365. By the end of the day, we're hoping to be about 380. I'm not by myself today. I brought Michelle. Might as well enjoy Father's Day and all that, but we're going to be going through this video the entire day. We're going to be telling you what we're doing, and we're going to have some montages. So let's kick off a montage right about now. All right, hope you enjoyed that montage. Well, our first coaster here is the famous Goliath. Now, this is a Giovanni coaster here. There's two of them. This one over here at Magic Mountain, and Titan over at Six Flags over Texas. Now, this was the first one we did because Michelle's here and I wanted to ease her into these coasters. I did let her know that this is considered a family coaster at Six Flags Magic Mountain. So if you can do this, that means you can do Ninja and a few other ones like Revolution. But all in all, not a bad one to start with there. We're going to head out a little bit more here. I think we're going to get ready to hit Twisted Colossus. Might as well hit that one. It is a warm day. It should be flying pretty good. But our first coaster of the day, our 45th of the year, and my 366 coaster is Goliath here at Magic Mountain. All right, so we are about, I'd probably say about an hour and a half into our day here. As you can tell, we're in this steampunk area, and we got on to Goliath, which is right over here. That was our first coaster of the day, so I felt like I just had to get on an RMC. So, of course, we headed right over here to Twisted Colossus. That was our 48th coaster of the year, and pretty good. I can honestly say it was one of the better coasters I've been on in a while. Is it top 10? A lot of people think it's going to be top 10. I don't really think Twisted Colossus right now is a top 10 for me. It's probably a top 5 RMC, but I'm going to ride it a few more times. I'm here for a week, so I'll be going back and forth. But then, of course, if right there is Twisted Colossus, the next ride you got to get on is right here, Scream. Now, we all know that Scream does not get much love because it's a parking lot coaster. Well, you know what? They're not lying about it. It really is a parking lot coaster. But the one thing about Scream is it's still a really good ride. It is third out of the 3 that we've done so far. And it's nothing really special for me because Six Flags Great Adventure is our home Six Flags park. But yet again, this is a decent coaster. I really think it doesn't get as much love as it should. But just because it's in a parking lot doesn't mean it's not a good coaster. So we're getting ready to, we knocked out 3 so far in about an hour and a half. Now we're going to head more into the interior of the park there and start getting some of these quicker credits like Revolution and Ninja and all those. But kick back because here comes another montage for you. here right in front of, that's Wonder Woman, Flight of Courage, which is a clone of Jersey Devil. So we, so far, have not actually done this coaster. We are working our way towards this coaster, but we just knocked out another 5. If you look over here in the background there, the blue guy is Batman the Ride, which of course is a clone, but it's still a good coaster. I've ridden about 6 of them. Same layout, same aspect, but every one of them is a little bit different just because of the fact that they, you know, the fly land and stuff. Wonder Woman's what we would buy here. But for my 370th coaster, this monstrosity in front of me right here is Riddler's Revenge. I picked this one to be number 370. I always like to make the 5s and the 0s a more marquee ride. And the reason for this one is it is considered one of the best stand-up coasters in the world. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I mean, I do Green Lantern all the time, but that loop there on Green Lantern is definitely a lot more iconic. So basically we're about 5 coasters in for our day. We're trying to get to 16. We're not gonna get to 16 because we did check the app and it looks like West Coast Racer is down and so is Superman. So 14 is the best we can do today. But right now we're at 5. There's very low crowds. It's working out pretty good. Now we're gonna grab something to eat and something to drink. So it's been about an hour, and over here is pretty much all the DC rides. You got Wonder Woman, Flight of Courage, and you've got Green Lantern. But from the time that we actually ended that, we ended up grabbing a bite to eat. We actually went and got some Dole Whips, and right now Michelle is getting some fries. But we actually did in the last hour get a coaster. Over here is Gold Rusher, which is a big ripping, roaring roller coaster, rip-roaring roller coaster. And this is the original mine train here. And you know what? I didn't expect much. I know it's from like the 70s, almost like 71. But I can honestly say it was actually surprisingly pretty good. It might be considered one of our top mine train coasters. So when you're over here, don't sleep on Gold Rusher. Now, was it smooth? Hell no, it was not smooth. Not going to be smooth because back then it did the math by hand. But it is a fun little ride. Highly recommend it. And now we're going to get ready to go explore other parts of the park. It's been about an hour since the last update here, and right there is West Coast Racer, which is the newest one here in the underground section here. Now, I've been hearing not a lot of love for this ride, but I really enjoyed it a lot. I was surprised how much I was going to like it. There's a couple trains coming through right now. The interaction between both of them and the fact that it does duel every time is a huge positive. I wish Twisted Colossus did that. But this ride I was actually pretty happy with. And I was surprised. Going into it, I didn't think I was going to really like West Coast Racer, but it's pretty good. I think it was probably Michelle's favorite. We did get the front row, and we love the fact that you get both sides of the track here. So basically, West Coast Racer, I think it's a lot better than people give it credit for. But let us know in the comments section. And next to the, here comes the next medley. All right, so we're about halfway done with our day here. We're right in front of the Mr. 6, and right there is the West Coast Racers high five going by. But we're about halfway done with the video, so if you like what we're doing, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. So far, we have ridden 7 coasters. 2 coasters are down today, so we're not going to be able to get Superman, and we're not going to be able to get Wonder Woman right now. But so far, we have ridden Goliath. We have ridden Riddler's Revenge, West Coast Racers, Gold Rusher, Batman the Ride, Scream, and of course Twisted Colossus. Janine, Michelle's favorite right now is actually Goliath. That is her favorite, which actually shocked me. Right now, my favorite, I would have to go with Wicked Colossus, but West Coast Racer definitely was a lot better than I thought it was. I heard a lot of hate, but we were right in front of Apocalypse to Ride, so we're getting ready to jump on that. But make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get on with the second part of our day. All right, so one of the longest lines today that we had was Apocalypse here at Magic Mountain. And they ended up having to take a train off halfway through our time. So it was a little bit longer wait. When we got in line, it said it was a 5-minute wait. It ended up being more like 40 minutes. Right there is West Coast Racers. But the one thing I thought was pretty neat is when you come back here, Apocalypse is crazy. The ride we got on Apocalypse was like nothing else that I have ever really experienced on a GCI. It was out of control. But it was out of control in such an amazing way. Now back here, this is Ash Valley, where they have a haunt, but I want to get a good view of Apocalypse here. And like I said, it was flying today. I don't know if that's normal or not, but if you know if it's normal like that, please let us know. But that is our 8th coaster of the day. We may be able to get all 14 that we need, but it's going to be a little bit tougher because the crowds are getting bigger here at this time of year. But once again, Apocalypse, our 58th coaster of the year, our my 373rd, and definitely worth it. Alright, so here we are at the top of Magic Mountain. Now, I'm going to tell you, all in all, kind of a hill, but this is the Roaring Rapids, which you definitely get soggy on here. But the reason why we are up here is we just did Ninja, and then I am about to get to my next classic ride, number 375. So we figured that one needs to be, let me make this a little brighter, Tatsu. So I am not going to lie to you, I'm scared to death of this. This is a flying coaster, but this one is probably by far the best flying coaster because you are so high up. And I do a lot of coasters now. Being full disclosure, I am still afraid of heights. So for me, hanging up there with nothing under me is going to be kind of frightening, but you know what? I think 375 should be Tatsu instead of X2. And I'm going to hit X2 tomorrow, but we are up here, and I'll probably end up grabbing a burger or something like that up here. But it's been a great day. Michelle's been pretty much a trooper here. We've got at least 10 coasters. I don't know if we're going to get the last 4. I know we're not doing X2 today. It's been off and on, so I don't want to put the pressure on, oh, no, we didn't get X2. I can grab that tomorrow. But we definitely want to also still get Revolution and some of the other ones here. But next one we're going to be doing is probably the one that's going to scare me the most, which is Tatsu, Fly at the Speed of Fear. You've always heard that you gotta face your fears. Well, you know what? Tatsu is now my 375th coaster. This one definitely deserved it. It was one that I made a mistake. I watched the POV beforehand, and when you see this area right here, when you go around there, it's a flying coaster. I've done flying coasters before, but this one, you had the element of the height, And I can honestly say, going up that lift hill like they are right now is beyond exhilarating because of the fact that the view from up there is magnificent. You can see the entire park. You can see for miles and miles and miles. So that is amazing. But also, we can't forget the pretzel loop. This pretzel loop here is one of the sickest elements I've ever been on. It was the most intense pretzel loop. I thought Manta was pretty good, but we got the front row. Michelle forced me. Michelle's right there. Michelle forced me to do the front row, which I regretted in the beginning, but definitely did not go when I got on it. But this is definitely a top 10 coaster for me. By far the best flying coaster I've ever been on. And one of the main reasons why I wanted to come to Magic Mountain was Tatsu. Now, we're not going to be able to probably hit X2 today, but that will happen tomorrow. So there will be a recap on tomorrow's video. But Tatsu was number 375. So right here we are under Tatsu. Now we actually did knock out 2 more coasters down this way. This one is the New Revolution, which is actually the first ever looping coaster in the United States. So we knocked that one out. Not bad. Definitely the changes with the lap bar were definitely greatly appreciated. So I enjoyed it. And if it comes through, we definitely will get that. And then we went all the way down here to the far end, and we actually got on Viper. Now Viper is the last of what they call the mega loopers, but there is a problem with Viper. Viper was just really rough, very janky. It was not a great ride. Almost night and day. I would definitely take the New Revolution over what we dealt with in regards to Viper. So they definitely gave this new love. They got new trains, they worked on the loop, they did a lot of great maintenance with it here, but you really can't say the same for Viper. Now the question is, are they going to fix Viper like they do this? I honestly think more than likely they're going to do the opposite. They're probably going to take down Viper. If you have any news on that, let us know. But here comes Revolution real quick. It is going through the track, and we should be able to get it flipping upside down here. So the rest of the day, we have Wonder Woman we kind of need to do in full throttle, and X2. So we still have 3 more to do. I don't think X2 is going to happen. And there is the loop that started it all. But we will try to possibly do full throttle. And what's the other one? The other one is Wonder Woman. So we're still not done for the day, but it is 5 o'clock. All right, so we're ending our day over here at Heroes and Villains Weekend over at the DC Universe. We are done for the day, and we knocked out 12 out of the 14 coasters we wanted. 2 of them we couldn't do. This guy right here was closed, Superman, along with, there's another one that was closed today too. I can't remember offhand, but we were able to get on everything we wanted to except for X2 and full throttle, which I will be doing tomorrow. But Michelle, she had a great day. It is a fantastic park, by far my favorite Six Flags park. Highlights were Apocalypse knocked my socks off. Did not anticipate that one being as crazy as it was. Also, we had Ninja was pretty good. Ninja was good, but the winner today was Tatsu. Front row Tatsu was definitely number 1 there. We got a Wonder Woman a few minutes ago, so we basically knocked out. And Goliath again. Goliath is the only one we did twice. We did twice. The front row, I was a little nervous. Did not think we were going to get over that brake run. It was, it stopped us pretty much dead stop. It was a hang. It was definitely, and it was turning as we hung. So it was definitely an experience that I don't know if I want to do again, but. I don't know whether it was intentional or I think the train was a little light, and I think the stop was a little bit more stop than they expected. It was supposed to be a slow down, it became a stop. So here's Goliath. So Goliath is the only one we doubled up there. We didn't really enjoy it. There's that drop, and there's that mid-course brake run that we almost lived on. But all in all, fantastic day. Now remember to like and subscribe. We got a lot more Magic Mountain stuff coming in the next couple weeks here. There will be an Explore and a lot of more fun stuff. So make sure you check out the playlist. And once again, enjoy it as we ride to 125.